Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. Our mic is now on. This is breaking news. Britney Spears allegedly arrested last night in Los Angeles for DUI. We're going to take a look at the quick astro energy for this. This is just a quick news break for you guys. Birthday is December 2nd, 1981. Sun sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, fire meets pressure. So Sagittarius they rely on freedom, movement, independent. It's something that we've seen with Britney Spears over the last few years. She does not thrive when she is held to a certain corral, so to speak. So Sagittarius energy feels restricted and emotionally cornered when they are repressed. So it can manifest in impulsive or rebellious behavior. We've seen this on her Instagram. So right now the sky is carrying heavy mutable sign tension for Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. So if any of you out there are one of those signs, you may be feeling a little bit of tension. Mutable energy brings chaotic decisions, emotional overwhelm, and poor judgment in the moment. It's kind of lining up with what we potentially saw on the news this morning. So this kind of cosmic climate is going to amplify that spur of the moment action, that spontaneity that we've seen before and on her Instagram with all the videos that she does. So Eclipse Aftermath, we are going to be discussing on my new astro forecast that's going to drop on Saturday for the week. You're going to get weekly astro forecasts for all the signs and just what's going on in the sky above us to see how you can map out your week for the best success. That blood moon eclipse that we had on March 3rd is creating emotional purging. It's exposing personal struggles, triggering public incidents and revelations. So not surprised that we're seeing this. Baby, you should have stayed home. Celebrities often feel eclipse energy very publicly because eclipses, their public lives play out under the collective spotlight. The eclipses are revelatory when we get to the end of them. So it's definitely indicating that it's a bigger emotional clearing cycle for her. Prayers for this girl. I hope everything's good. Let's talk a little bit about the numerology weather. So last night carried a 9 energy vibration, which is cosmic clearing, emotional completion, ending of cycles. A lot of you out there, if you had a worn out sweater, you're chucking it out this week. That's what our numerology is doing. So for someone like Britney, that energy is going to manifest as emotional release, sometimes throwing the rules out. We're just getting rid of them, acting out unresolved stresses and situations that force course correction. So possibly if there is any blowback from this alleged arrest, alleged DUI, she may have to do some retribution for that and make sure that she comes clean. Remember, the key with 9 energy in numerology, in tarot, is that it closes chapters so something new can begin. I teach my students in tarot, my psychic students, that 9 energy is kiss the bride. We're now bride and groom, groom and groom, bride and bride. When we get to 10s, we are getting in the honeymoon vehicle and taking off as a new unit. So we're going to pull some cards because astrology gives us the climate, numerology gives us the weather, tarot is going to tell us what to wear. So we want to see what we can tell our Britney she can do to rectify the situation. So was Britney under any emotional pressure last night? We're going to use the straight rider weight. I can only stay for a little bit because I am bugging out to a private client after this. Emotional pressure, there's some imbalance. That's what we're seeing. What lessons is she meant to take from this situation? There's that 10, guys. We were just talking about it. We can't go backward and start to do the same things over again. Just like Willy Wonka said, we can't go backward. We got to press forward. She's got to press forward through this. She's got to evolve. She's got to step into leadership role in her own life. She's got to do it. It's a little hard. Adulting is hard for some people, but she's got to do that. What are the next 6 months? Well, let's say the next 6 weeks until we get to her appearance, because her appearance is happening, I think, May the 4th is what the news said. So here we go. What's our advice for her in the interim? Empress. She's got to care for herself. She's got to get those messages across that she is caring for herself and for her children. Wheel of Fortune is going to be in her favor. I think if she strategizes with her legal representation and says, hey, look, I am trying to get on my feet after all this time in the conservatorship. I'm trying to get used to what I'm doing. I think she's going to be okay. So I'm just checking out the comments here. Edward Elliott's here. Corporate Barnabas. Carla's Antics. Hi, guys. I do wonder if she needs a little bit of help. So Britney's been through a lot over the past decade, and Eclipse season really does seem to shake loose a lot of things that we're carrying emotionally. It helps us finish up some processes and cycles that we're going through. So I really hope that she's going to take a hard look at this spiritual lesson and the path forward. So guys, I am going to jump out of this because I do have to get to a private client, but I wanted to do a quick live for you all. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're having a successful week and you're not too shaken up from all the eclipse energy, but I was actually planning on doing a reading on her for Saturday or Sunday morning, just a little pop bubblegum fun for you guys, but we had this big old breaking news last night. So everybody, let me know your comments down below in the live and also in the replay. I want you guys to take a close look at this and tell me what you'd like to take a look at. And don't forget to check out the Astro forecast that is going to be debuting this Saturday. If any of you are members right now, you can go watch it. I'd love your feedback on it. If you love it, it's going to stay. If you don't love it, it's not going to stay. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a great beginning of your weekend. We're actually in the beginning of the weekend, and that you're shaking off all that chaos from the eclipse. I will see you in the future.